Hi y'all. How are y'all doing? Today is Friday and I'll be going into work today. I was not expecting to use my 32 hours of unpaid time, but it is what it is, you guys. Um, it's not even my mood. My mood has been good. I've been consistent with, my iron. I've been really active with the girls. We've been walking the trails at the park almost every day. Almost every day. So yeah. I don't know if we're gonna walk the trails today because usually what I told my girl at work is that I did not want to use a full day at all of unpaid time, but you work for a company and people don't understand you. And basically, my manager said that another manager talked to them because they thought I was being disrespectful. Because I was typing during the meeting. I always type during the meeting. The thing is, you don't know if I'm typing in my notes in the system, like, or what I'm doing. Yeah, I could type. You don't know what I'm doing though. So unless they can see my screen, which I think that may be the case, but they've never mentioned it to anybody else. So if you're going to say it to me and I'm speaking with other teammates, if you're not addressing it with them, then you don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, that kind of, and then also my facial expressions. I move with my hands. The thing is, you work from home, right? You want to let people know that you're listening. So I nod my head and I go like this. That's being in agreement or disagreement. You got a question, you raise your hand. But anyways, my manager said that he told the other manager, that's just her. There's no disrespect at all. But the other manager mentioned it to him. So I was just like, you know what? I am tired um, of people not understanding me. And that's not even just in a emotional, mental way. But like, this is me. You know what I mean? You work from home, so you don't really know who I am. You know what I mean? And I think when I'm in these meetings, it's good for me to show who I am. But I guess it's kind of hard, right? But if I was in office, I would be doing the same thing. So it is what it is. I think doing stuff by at home, it's a different world. I know even at my previous jobs, my previous manager, he used to be like, "Kid, is you a mess?" But like, my teammates knew who I was, my manager knew who I was, and when I switched over to this new manager, of course, in my previous job, I would calm down, but the manager would start to know who I was. I've been on your team for how long? But he said he did mention it to the other manager that it wasn't. But he just said, just be careful. And I'm just like, I shouldn't have to be careful of who I am. If I'm in disagreement with something, I'm going to let you know versus holding it in. There's just so many people, they're like, Candace, I don't know why you care so much. People are just like, just let it be. And I'm not like that. But I guess that's what they want people to be. Like, you know what I mean? That's what they want people to be like, just let it go. I'm not like that. I'm sorry. And it is what it is. And when I'm not in agreement, I have helped solve a major issue, okay? Because I stayed on it. I stayed on my manager. I'm like, this is not right. That's just me, you know what I mean? So anyways, when my manager told me that we had our pull up on Tuesday, after that, y'all, I've just been off of work. Wednesday I called out. Thursday and today I'll be going in for 6. I'll be going at for 2 hours, 3:30 to 5:30. That will be the end of my unpaid time. So my next paycheck will be smaller, which you guys know that's usually what it is, right? Or is it the end of the month? No, I think it's usually the second paycheck of the month. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know if it was because this is what happens. My other managers be like, not my other managers, but when I'm in meetings with these other managers, like I get pulled up, not, just to talk with me about certain issues that I've come across, right? Or to understand something. They will be like, who are you talking about? Oh, you gotta, because they want me to share my screen. Oh, you need to pause your things because you're talking about your manager. And I'm like, no. I talk throughout the day because that's what you do. But obviously during the meetings, but like I said, unless you're looking at my screen, which most likely they are, it's stuff about the meeting. If you're looking at my screen or you're just seeing that I'm typing, you don't know what I'm typing, because there is a certain section in our messaging thing that I can have notes for myself. So yeah, but anyways, that's what it is. I was just like, I'm tired. I'm tired. People are not gonna mess up my mood. But yeah, my girl at work, she got a promotion. So yeah, I'm happy for her. I'm gonna send her a gift. Today will be her last day on the phones. I think all of us, our thing is to get off the phones, but she is a go-getter, so I'm very, very proud of her. But anyways, that's not what I came out here to talk about. I just wanted to fill you guys in. But yeah, let's talk about my December budget. I'm going to turn you guys around and look at this. But rent, because you guys know I got like a $57 increase starting in January. So I'm putting rent at $1,000. My Capital One large credit card, $15. And that's for Netflix. A Dominion Power, $112. I am on a payment plan, so that amount may change. I forgot what month they do like the recalculation, so that may go up. My Bilt credit card will be $270. So the Bilt credit card is our cell phone bill, which now James has a $30 unlimited plan, so he will give me money for that. So our cell phone bill, my donations every month, and my home internet. So I have Xfinity for home, and then I have Verizon 5G network for 5G network for, what can I say, for work. Okay, now I've always had the $30, that $30, like through the government, like they give you a $30 credit, whether it's on your cell phone or your internet. So anyways, now that I have Verizon, I've had them for months now, I know what I signed up. They were like, if you apply that, or if you switch it over into Verizon, your account with Verizon, your stuff will be free. So you guys know I was paying $50 per month. So recently I did update that to stop it on Comcast internet, and I switched it over to Verizon just like over the weekend. And yeah, so my bill will be zero because Verizon applies another credit to bring it at zero. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, so that's like an extra, what, $20. Yeah, I could have been saving, but I just like, oh. And then you figure my job gives me a $75 credit on my second paycheck of the month to go towards the expense of my home internet or my work internet. So that I'll just apply that. Obviously it's in my balance, but just know that $75 I do get from my job. So that will help cover the cost of my personal home internet because Verizon is free at this point. So yeah, that's what's included in that $270. Discover credit card, I'm putting at $200. Should it be at $200? No. But you guys know I've been going to the store a little bit more. So I bought some stuff from Amazon. I did that $50 off $100 or more Amazon Fresh, deal that's ending, I think, I think it's the end of November. Don't quote me. I do have it in my community tab. So yeah, and then I just buy a little bit things here and there from the store, so that stuff adds up. I'm not going overboard, but it's just a little stuff here and there where I don't have extra money to have a wiggle room. Now I will say this, I'm not in consumer debt at all. I do pay off my statements every month, my credit card statements every month. So yeah, just know that my Discover bill should only be like, how much? Like 15, let's say $20. But it is what it is. Yeah, that just means, Amazon. What else was there? Oh, I recently got some more hair stuff to do my hair. So little stuff like that, but it adds up, okay? Car insurance. I'm putting, because I like to pay our car insurance with Progressive. I could pay 6 months at a time, 6 month, premium, or 6 month coverage. And you do get like a discount for paying in full as well. So I'm putting that down at 1,500. It's me and Jamez. I don't know how this is going to go, because people are talking about their insurance going up on cars. Now I will say this, my car is older. My car is a 2009, so I don't have all the bells and whistles, no screen, like touch screen or anything like that. Jamez's is a 2018. He does have a touch screen. He does have heated seats, and he has the blinkers on the window and like the sensor. So my whole thing is, it's not a fancy car, right? To me it's fancy, and I love his car, but people get these new cars with all of these bells and whistles, can park itself, and you have to figure, when those cars get into accidents, it costs more money to fix those things. So that's why I think people's premiums are going up a lot, because of those bells and whistles. When you get into an accident, that's just more stuff. The technology that goes into it, it costs more. So that's why the insurance premiums are going up. Hopefully ours don't go up too much. Last year, for this past 6 months, it was like 1,070. Let's just say 1,100. But I'm just putting 1,500. I have collision on mine. Do I need a collision on mine? No. But I think I'm gonna still keep that on there. I just like the coverage. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm putting that at 1,500. Have any of you recently had to renew your insurance? Let me know what how much the years go up by. I'm pretty sure it's going to go up. Hopefully not by too much. But we shall see. That's not until the end of December, or once I get into December, then I will be able to know what that amount is. But I'm budgeting 1,500. Richmond Utilities, I'm putting that up to $40, because when you turn on the heat, yeah. Property tax. So you guys know, here in Virginia, we do have to pay a property tax on our cars, okay? And then you figure the car prices were up higher, so the property tax were up higher. I'm putting that down at 200, because I know we get a bill like halfway through the year, and I think out of that I have it's like 170 left, that's going to be due in December. But I'm just putting it down as 200. And then also I'm putting down for the car, my son Jamez's car has a car inspection due in December. I don't think he has any issues, but you never know. And I want to get oil changes for both me and his cars. So yeah, I put down 100 for that if nothing goes wrong. So that itself, you guys, is $3,437. And y'all know, because obviously I've called out of work. Yeah, I called out of work, so we shall see how this goes. But I will say this, I don't know when that $1,000 bonus will be paid out. That will help me out. And I do believe, sorry, she was like, couldn't get up she's acting weird. She couldn't get up on the couch, and she kind of fell down. And this bonus coming up is like $500 that will be coming out in November. So yeah, you figure 1,500. You know, once taxes are taken out, it'll probably be like $900, which is good. Okay, but you know, I do have like, let's say, like a difference because I basically took off a week of unpaid time. I was trying to be smart with it, y'all, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take a break. And I'm like, this job is not gonna stress me out. I'm not stressed. And there's been a lot of changes as well. But I just want to let you know, your girl does have roughly like 1,600 coming in. It's like 580 something. So yeah, that's gonna really be good. Next thing up is so that's my bills. Okay, that is my bills. Let's talk about variable expenses. I did make some changes here. Groceries, I still want to keep at 300. I don't know for the rest of this year if I want to stay within that $300 budget. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Because I just been spending a little bit more, not on major stuff, but you know, on little things here and there. So yeah, but 300 for that. Groceries, I want to put up to $60 because I want to do all of our bedding and stuff. $40 will, you know, suffice, but I just want to make sure, because we have stuff in the closet, and you know, sometimes we put stuff in the closet. I don't have mothballs, but sometimes you just need to clean the stuff that's in the closet because they have like a certain smell to them. And you know, winter time, you know, you want to cuddle on the bed, or you want to have extra covers, or like a blanket with you in the bed on top of your regular comforter. So yeah, dogs, I am going to put them at $100. Yes, they do have a bowl, a big bag, but I want to buy another big bag. I see this one lasting probably until like the mid of December, if not the full month of December, but put $100 aside for that. And they do need their shots, vaccine shots, so that should probably go up, but whatever. House items, we're still going to keep at 30. My maintenance is going to be 50. As I did mention, I did recently buy some hair products. So that $50 may just go towards that bill. That's included in that Discover bill. So you know what? I may just keep that $50 to the side for myself, just to use for whatever else I want. Fun category, I would like to put $50 aside, just to do something small with me and Jamez, whether it's Top Golf, bowling, something like that. We haven't done anything. So yeah. I want to put, for the $400 savings, I want to put 100 towards that. My 15K savings, we have to save up at least 670 for the month of December, and then we will have completed our 15,000 savings for the year of 2023. That would be awesome. And I think we saved up a little bit more last paycheck, didn't we? No, we didn't. What paycheck was it? Oh, it was the October, because we're still in November, Candace. You are honest. So last paycheck, so the paycheck, and last time we put money into it was in October. So that was like $87 extra. November obviously is not over. The next paycheck I get on the 15th. I will go over that budget with you guys. Hopefully we can save up a little bit more. I don't know how that's gonna go, because I don't know if the $1,000 will be in that one or the end of the month one. I don't know. So yeah, and then my allowance of $100 in gas, I want to put at $100 for the month. So those variable expenses are just as high. That's $1,560. So in total, we're looking at $4,997. So basically $5,000. There's a couple of things I wanted to share with you guys, because once I complete the $400 savings, obviously that's $400. Of course, I would like it to be for me, but you know, I'm simple. I buy myself extra stuff throughout the month, and I just pay my credit card off and stuff like that. Because as you guys see, sometimes my credit card bills are higher, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've spent a little bit here and there. So I pay my credit card bills off, and that's just me treating myself throughout the month for whatever I want. Because my budget is a zero-based budget. It is a zero-based budget. So yeah, because whatever is left over after all of my paychecks, I put that into savings. So yeah, yep. And then the extra stuff I put on my credit card, obviously that's not due until the following month. So when the next month comes up, my credit card bill is a little bit higher, but I pay it off at that time. What else is there? So yeah, insurance. If it is 1,500, I still have the 1K savings that's been in a savings account. And then if I had the 400 saved up, which I'll have that saved up by December, then we'll be straight. That's going to be 1,400. Hopefully I don't even have to touch it, but I think I may have to. It's just a large month. $5,000. And my paychecks itself is usually 1,500 on average. And then when I call out of work for a week, it drops down to $1,000. So that's like $2,000. Let's say $2,500. So where's this other $2,500 coming from? You know what I mean? Yes, I am getting a bonus, 2 bonuses of roughly 1,600, but they tax that heavily. So we'll be straight. I will say this, I may make an adjustment to the rent. Yes, I do want to pay my full rent, but we do have 1,600 and something in our rent category. So technically, I could just do half of that and bring it down even more if I would like. So that may be one thing I will do. So we'll see. Those are adjustments I can make. I started saving up. Let me see. I think it was for the month of. Yeah, I started in October. Paying my rent in full. I do have other income that comes in per month. I don't disclose where that comes from, but it's like pays the other half of my rent, so that would go into savings regardless. So I technically don't have to pay the 1,000, but that's on the list. So yeah, if you think about it, I don't even really have to pay my rent this paycheck, because I have 1,600 saved up, but I can take it from there. But I don't want to do that. My thing was to save up at least 1 month, which is like, let's say $1,000. So we have 600 and something that we could put towards it. Savings is awesome, you guys. It's a little bit here and there. It's nothing drastic. Yes, I'm able to save larger amounts, but I share with you guys how I'm able to do this because of my lifestyle. It's nothing extravagant. I enjoy life. I buy myself stuff here and there. I will say this, I have not been back to Amazon. So I was using up that time that they gave me with the medical accommodation. I have like 30 something hours left, or 20 something hours left. But just like last year, they are offering a whole bunch of VTO. So like this past week or 2 weeks, your girl's been hopping on VTO. I have VTO next week as well already. So I may not go back until like December. And I'm in no rush, no rush whatsoever to go back to Amazon. I'm just happy, I still have the job. You never know. Jobs are not forever. You don't know when you could be let go or anything like that. One person for my training, he got let go. He didn't have any clue that he was going to be let go. He was like, man, I just bought a new car too. I was like, ugh, hopefully that car payment is not a lot. Hopefully he finds another good paying job as well. So yeah, hopefully he'll be okay. But like I said, jobs are not always certain. And I like to always think that way. Like I said, would I like a new car? Yes. But then you have to think about you know, insurance, property taxes are going up. So that's why, like, for my rent, it's going up by $57 for the next year. That's to be expected because property tax has gone up. So you know, that's definitely to be expected. I'm happy it's not hundreds of dollars like some people. It's not even over $100. So I'm very fortunate about that. What I love my apartment, I really do. But would I like something new? I tell you guys this all the time. Yes, yes, I would love. Excuse me, I would love something new. And that's just being honest. Who doesn't want brand new or something new? I've been here for what, 10 years, and yeah, it's really homey for me. You know, I've come across issues and I've told you guys about that. I will say that apartment issue has not come back. So the bats are gone and they boarded up. Nothing else has been seen. So, you know, just staying, even being honest, right? Because even if I was just trying to take care of it myself, trying to be on the cheaper side and just being like, oh, let me bomb the house or let me do this, that issue would have just kept coming back, you guys. Would have just kept coming back. So, you know, I'm being open and honest, looking around. You know, it's just like taking care of your car. When your car starts to make noises, get it checked out versus waiting until your car really needs help. And then it's like a domino effect. Well, you could have, if you know, addressed this beforehand, then you wouldn't have to worry about this, you know, extra costs for something else breaking down. So yeah, you know, would I like a new car? Yes, but you have to think into everything, you know. I've told you guys that before, you know, newer cars more expensive, yes. But not just that, the upkeep is more expensive too. And then you figure now insurance costs are going through the roof, and I think it's more or less for a lot of people, and I think it's for everybody, but the newer cars, interest rates are way higher, because once again, people are getting into accidents. These insurance companies are trying to recoup money, you know, trying to recoup money for sure. But it is what it is. I mean, that's the times that we live in right now. Do I think it's going to get any better? No. I'm not a worrywart, but I am realistic. I'm realistic. Yeah, I have money saved up, and I'm like, man, I could do this if I want to. But my whole thinking is, Candace, you're a single person. You're a widow. You are a single mom. Nobody's here to take care of you, you know. Nobody's here to take care of you. You got to still take care of business. You're dealing with your mental health. Like, you know, that those are a lot of things that I think about. Like I said, I'm not a worrywart, but I am realistic. And of course, I can't predict the future, but I want to be ahead of the game for when something does happen. Obviously, like right now, I want to get up to 37,000 saved this year, but I don't know how that's going to turn out, to be honest. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Hi, baby. Um, we'll get close to it, but because December is a huge month, and that 35,000 does not include my rent savings of like 1,600, and it does not include the 1K savings, nor does it include the $400 savings that I'm working on right now. So if I included that, then yes, I'll be at my 35,000. I'm not, as I mentioned, I'm not going hard, you know, because if I wanted to meet that, then your girl would not be calling out of work unpaid, okay? But yeah, I'm just taking it slow, you guys. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are really doing well. Let me know. Comment down below. If I don't comment back, is because my mental, I'm in a good mental space, but I don't know if I'm in the mental space to respond. But I love reading your comments. If you see a heart and a thumbs up, that means I read it. I would love to comment, but you know, that's why I even slowed down with these videos per the month, because I don't want to, you know, ask you guys questions and then I'm not responding back to you. So yeah, but we are good. We are good. I just wanted to catch you guys up on December being a huge month of extra expenses, and but we'll get it done. We will get it done. We got the money for it. We got money coming in. I just don't know when it's coming in, but it's coming in. Be either between this paycheck coming up on the 15th all the way up until like the end of December. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm very fortunate, you guys. I am very, very grateful, and I think being grateful for me also means being content. Like, I'm happy with what I have. I know what it means to not have, and it's not even because of that. Being homeless twice, it doesn't have anything to do with that. I just know that life can happen at any moment, and when you're content, you are not always chasing after the new stuff. You're not always saying, "Oh man, I want this." So then you got to work more. You got to it's a cycle, but when you're content, it's just like it's a pause. If you can save up money, so when the time comes, if you're like, "Yeah, I really want this," you can get it with no problems, no guilt. But yeah, you guys, that's about it. I'm about to relax before I go into work for these 2 hours later on today. It's like probably 9 o'clock now, 9:30ish, 10 o'clock now. I don't know. But yeah, bring out this week. And, I'll keep doing what I'm doing at work. But obviously I can't be myself, which sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. These corporations and people don't understand who you are, and they automatically, and me, I just smile and I'm like, "Okay, boss, you already know I'm very expressive." He's like, "Yeah, I know. I told the manager, the other team leader." And I'm like, "Okay." But yeah, my manager kind of walks on eggshells, like he wants to be everybody's friend, and I'm just like this is like your second time not sticking up for me. But it is what it is, you guys. It is what it is. But I'm happy this time it didn't ruffle my feathers at all. I'm just like, you know what? I'm used to this job, not understanding who I am and why I care so much. So, yeah. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.